Pretty much, I did work at a Chick-fil-A, but I kind of like to prefer to call it Christian chicken. I mean, it's kind of themed around Christianity, but in reality, it's not really Christianity based, if you know what I mean. But I've worked there for roughly 4 months. I've had some wild experiences there as well and stories. And I will just get straight into it. Hope you guys are staying hydrated throughout the day and make sure that you guys eat, sleep well. And yeah, so the first story I'd like to talk about is the time where I dealt with my first Karen, and I was pretty much giving her her food, and she took it and left. Nothing to worry, right? She comes back roughly, I'd say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and she's complaining to me that the pickles were on the wrong side of the bun. Pickles were on the wrong side of the bun. Like, I thought it would have been something like, oh, it was probably burnt, it was raw, something. But she kept complaining to me that the pickles were on the wrong side of the bun. Now, if you don't know, I think for the chicken sandwich, I'm pretty sure it goes bun, pickles, patty, then the bun. And one of our packers, I would assume, probably put bun, patty, or chicken, whatever you want to call it, but bun, chicken, pickles, and bun. And pretty much after that, I kind of had to deal with it. I was just like, okay, relax, we'll make you a new one, yada yada. And she comes back, and this time we tell the people in the back, hey, make sure that it's actually the right way because we just had a complaint. And they were awfully like confused as well. Why would someone complain about pickles? But they did it again, and we give her the new sandwich, and she checks in front of me, and guess what? The Packers did it wrong again. I don't know if they thought it'd be some kind of joke or not, but it happened again. And so now I'm getting yelled at even more to the point where they had to bring in a manager. And yes, the manager did come through. I kind of just went off to help or clean. I don't remember after that. But what I do remember is after I spoke to the manager, I was just like, whatever happened? Apparently, the things that she said to the manager were she was gonna get a refund, a new sandwich rightly made by her, and the Chick-fil-A was gonna get a 1-star review on Yelp. Now, to me, it's crazy to think that people could obsessively get mad over like a pickle on the wrong side of the bun. Yeah, I would be mad if it was like raw, burnt to a crisp, but no, it was because of a damn pickle. Now, here's another story. So pretty much we switched owners kind of midway from where I worked. So after that, we had to close roughly early than we usually did. So it was pretty much like a whole deep cleaning thing. And everyone that kind of stayed for afternoon or late night shifts, they kind of pretty much deep cleaned everything. And we did too. And we had two managers. I'm not going to name them, but we had two managers at the time. And pretty much I had to do the floors 7 different times because according to her, they were not good enough. And imagine doing the floor 7 times. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not like we're going to die or something, you know? It's 7 times. I stayed until 11 when the first time I did them, they looked good. There was no stains. It was mostly dried up at the point where I finished. So let's say if I finished around 8, I got off like at 11 because she said the whole floors. And it was so annoying because I had a squeegee, and squeegeeing pretty much takes up most of your time if it's a bad squeegee, and I had a bad squeegee. It even got to the point where a coworker had to come in and help me, and it was around like the 4th time. They were like, again, it still looks too wet. I still see a little puddle, like, or something like, no, it still has to look more shiny or more bright. And I'm just there like, bro, you're not doing nothing. All you're doing is just counting money, and that's it. And the managers kind of left early too, and one just stayed behind. And it was like, oh, it was so annoying. Like, imagine you're working at a fast food place with a floor, and somebody tells you, keep doing it again for 7 different times. It's like insane. It drove me to insanity at that point. But dear Lord, I Oh my gosh, like I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks just thinking about it. 7 different times for floors. I would rather eat 15 pounds of my own so I can never do them again. Like I would rather do anything else than mop, clean, and squeegee the floor 7 different times because it took way longer and it was just complete BS from that point on. And that's pretty much all the crazy stories that happen. Nothing else really goes on since I'm basically kind of like a packer, or I usually did deal with people, but they were mostly just normal because everyone just wants their food and leave, pretty much like anyone else, including myself. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys stay hydrated. You guys have a good day. If not, you guys have a better day. And make sure to always smile. And yeah, take care.